Hello,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon. Am I making you take afternoon sessions now instead of evening sessions?
No, I'm okay. I have a time, so it is okay for me.
Do you have a time,
You,
Megha?
I have time, or I have.
Yes, I have time. What is a time? Did you just say a time?
I don't want to say but I feel that whenever I'm speaking some sentence, it comes automatically. Means I don't want to say but I have it's kind of pause for me, so it sounds like
Okay,
I'm saying but I will keep in mind I have time.
okay. Yeah. So when you have to say I'll tell you when to say.
Hmm.
Is basically when you're talking about one thing, right?
Yes.
This is a bottle of water. Okay. I am a human being, right?
Okay.
So is in that situation. Obviously, you know how to use and, right?
Yes, yes, I know that.
Can you tell me?
We live in an earth, an earth,
No, what is the rule? Do you know the rule of using and?
and is also for a thing that you're talking about one thing, but there is a rule, vowel sound. Whenever you speak a word which is started from vowel sound, or only that
Vowel.
situation, vowel,
Yes.
yes. So only that situation we can use n.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Just clarifying. Sorry, I had to ask you, but
No, it's
we
okay.
have actually we have just put up a video on YouTube about this on our Clapingo YouTube,
Okay.
so you can check it out. It's called Articles Made Easy. We talk about a and the, these three articles, okay? And it is very informative because we talk about exceptions, we talk about how not to use a word, how when it comes to vowels, the becomes
The
the United
You
States
know
of
what?
America.
I just want to share one thing that I already have made video about this topic and in my YouTube channel, and this
Oh,
was my first video when I
okay.
started my channel, and I was learning at that time about the articles. So I have made two part of this, and I knew all rules exactly. But my problem is when I start speaking, I push to
Execution.
myself. Yes, I push to myself that you should use like that. I know everything, but I cannot use in a proper way. So that is my problem. I don't know when be um, it will be
Solved.
solved. Yes,
Yes, I understand. Okay.
even MA we say we I have done MA.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to put here, A or N? I have done,
Yeah, you can just avoid the whole thing. You can say I've done my MA.
but there is some certain acronyms. Is it correct word for short
Acronyms.
word? Acronyms. So here we use NMA if we want to use, because M is started with vowel sound. However,
You're saying that is the
M
exception.
no, I'm just trying to say that there is a rule. M is a consonant letter, but it sounds like
A or
vowel
E.
sound. Yes.
Yes.
So that's the reason we are using N before
And okay.
MA.
I have done an MA.
Yes,
I have
because
done an MBA. I have
yes, because
finished.
we can do
Yeah.
so many degrees MA. So if we specifically if we want to uh, point out, so that
Mm-hmm. Wow. See, this is exactly why I love taking sessions because even I learn so many new things.
thank you. That it is great. I will be see what is the video about in clapping goggles, if I will be able to learn some new
Yes.
things.
I will also look for your YouTube and look at your video to see how similar it is.
Yeah, you can see I started before 7 months, almost 8 months, when lockdown wa- was happened. No, lockdown have happened. I don't know. I just again,
Say that again. Lockdown had
lockdown had happened.
lockdown had been initiated.
Lockdown had been initiated. Okay.
Or you can just say, I have started a YouTube channel. I had started a YouTube channel 7 months ago, not before 7 months.
Okay.
7 months ago,
Go.
during the lockdown or before the lockdown started.
All right. All right.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
have, if you ever have this error, mistake, like if you ever have this issue of not being able to frame the sentence, just change the sentence completely.
Okay.
It's the biggest hack.
Yes,
Okay.
I will do
Like
that.
I said, the MA thing, if I have an issue and I'm saying something incorrectly, I'll completely change the sentence.
Okay, but
Right?
I for that I need to start think again for new sentence, and it will
Mhm.
time consuming for
It
me.
will consume, yeah, it will be time consuming. Yes.
Thing for me, and what happened, I just stuck when I speak in a fluent manner. So I speak on and on. I don't think that what is the mistake I'm doing. Okay, and when I start thinking about grammatical way, so my fluency is gone, and I start thinking about grammar, and there is no fluency, and I made so many mistakes. It has happened with
Make.
it. Sorry,
I
it has
make so
happened
many
with
mistakes.
me. Yeah, it has happened with me. So yeah, I know what all my problems, and I think I'm working on it. So yeah,
Okay. Awesome.
sorry.
So Megha, can we start with the topic then?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Can you guess what today's topic is? Have you seen the document?
yes. I saw, and a bucket list, I think.
Bucket list. Yes. That's one of my favorite topics. Uh, so Megha, tell me what is in your bucket list?
First of all, I want to know from you that what is exactly, I know meaning, but I just want to know from you what is the exactly meaning of bucket list.
Right. So I don't know the exact definition, but I know the
Mm.
what it feels or what it should be. Okay. A bucket list should be something that you want to do before you die. And when you are on your deathbed, you should look back
Okay.
and say that I did everything on my bucket list and I'm very proud of my life. Like I lived my life the way I wanted to live it. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we can
So if I
also.
had to come up with a definition, it would be a bucket list is something that includes things, activities, and goals, sometimes unrealistic goals
And sometimes
that an individual should, you know,
imagine
want, yes, should want to achieve before they die.
achieved. Yes.
Achieve is a better word, yes.
Okay. So should we use to do list instead of means for the same thing? No, to do
No,
list.
to do list is something that,
As you
let's say,
mentioned, that unrealistic thing also included in bucket list.
well, see, I'll tell you the difference, okay?
Yeah.
To do list is, let's say I made a to do list for this week, okay? That includes making some YouTube videos, walking my dog, uh,
Hmm.
cleaning my car, cleaning my room, finishing my office work. Okay, that's a to-do list. Goals are something that are realistic and short-term, sometimes long-term. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house. I want to go on a vacation. These are
Okay.
goals. These are doable, and these are very common. Items on our bucket list. I want to go skydiving in Dubai, right? You've seen Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Yes, I saw that
Bucket
movie.
list. That's a bucket list movie. That is everything they wanted to do. That was crazy, right? Drive through Spain, go bullfighting. Those are not
Okay.
goals. Those are unrealistic and weird things that people just want to do because they want to do it. It doesn't have to
Okay.
make sense.
Okay. Okay. All right. I got you.
Got it?
Yes.
Nice. So tell me, what is
So
in your bucket list?
okay. So I'll start with little things. So yes, as you mentioned, I really want to buy my own car with my own money, and I want to learn
How to
driving.
drive?
Yes, I am passionate about that because I ride Activa and all that, and I feel like I'm good.
You are passionate about wanting to learn, not learning.
Yes,
You're not
yes.
learning yet.
Okay. Yes, I am passionate about learning driving,
Mhm.
and I will do that. I think so in this year, 2021. Yes. So
Nice.
yeah. That is the first. Second thing, I really wanted. Sorry, I really want. Yes, I want to do bungee jumping.
You want to experience bungee jumping.
Yes, I want to experience, and I want to experience paragliding as well.
Yes, pretty cool.
Yes,
What else?
and as I mentioned before, I want to go Sri Lanka specifically. Sri Lanka is my dream
Dream
destination. I can
destination.
say yes.
Yes.
I can say like that. I have my passport, but I haven't used it yet. So it is my dream that I want to use my passport as soon as possible,
That's
whether
good.
it is for giving IELTS exam or visiting any other countries. It is funny, I think.
Yes, it is hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the thing I want to experience. But apart from that, I want to start my own business, and that is my goal
Yes, that comes
in
in
future.
goals, not bucket list.
Yeah.
I was just going to clarify that.
Yes, yes, in future. And I want to be a very fluent English speaker with accuracy and fluency, both thing I want to do in future. And I want to be a good investor, very good investor, like Jhunjhunwala kind of.
Wow, that's good. See, that is a good goal.
Yes, and yeah, and one most important thing currently in my life that I want to be a successful YouTuber. Yeah,
Nice. See, all of these things, I
our
just feel like
goals.
they're going to happen, right? They're just going to happen. It's just about when, not if.
Sorry,
When
yes,
is it going to happen?
when,
Not if it's going to happen,
yes, yes.
right?
I should have believed that I will do that definitely in
Yes.
future.
You should have belief. F.
I should believe. I should have believed.
Yes. Having belief and believing. You two same words but different forms of the word. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Right. So when I talk to you, I'll say, Megha, don't stop believing. Okay.
okay,
Believing is the act of having belief.
okay.
Okay.
Don't stop believing.
Yes.
And what is the another word? Believe
Belief.
for
I'll type it to you. So then
no,
there's no
no,
mistake.
don't type. Just say sentence so that I can keep in mind.
Yeah. Belief and believe.
Belief.
Yes.
For sound. Belief. Yes, yes.
Yes. Belief, having belief. Okay. And believe.
Believe is, I think, is it verb and belief is noun? I can say like that.
Yes. Exactly like that. That is correct actually.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So you can obviously Google this after the session. I want to actually move on with the topic. I want to finish the
Yeah,
topic
yeah.
so I can move on to the corrections also.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So these are all the items in your bucket list, right?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to change your bucket list anytime soon?
Yeah, I will do that definitely because my mind will change continuously. I cannot stick with one thing. Maybe in future I will want some another thing in my life,
Want some other thing?
want some other thing. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So you will want some other things in your life in the future,
Yes.
obviously. Yeah, that is how goals and bucket lists are. The more you complete, the more you add to the list,
Yes.
right?
Means we
So
just looking forward, going upward. I didn't get the proper phase.
growing.
Once we achieved one goal, then we look forward for a higher side of that particular thing.
Yes. You always want more. You always want
Yes. Yes.
the grass is always greener on the other side, like they say,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So once you save 1 lakh rupees, you're like, okay, now I can save 10. You
Yes.
reach 10, you go to 1 crore, then you go to 10 crores. Like you keep going up until you can't. But that is the belief of a human being that they want more always. So let's say
Yes.
you go to Sri Lanka like you wanted. I'm sure as soon as you are satisfied with that trip, you'll realize, yeah, now I think I should go to London or I should go to Dubai. and then you go
Okay.
to Dubai, and then you think, yeah, this time I'll go to Thailand, or you know, Europe,
Yeah.
maybe Greece.
Europe, Venice,
After
Europe.
Greece, exactly. Then you'll go to Venice, then you'll go to Paris. Right?
Oh my God.
I'm just
One
saying
life,
this is how.
one life is a very less period of period of time to visit all the countries or visit
Yeah.
world,
So you can
visit to
say this
world.
sentence in a nicer way. You can
Okay.
say, one lifetime isn't enough time to visit all
One,
these countries.
one lifetime isn't
Enough time.
enough time to visit all countries,
All the countries. Yeah.
all the countries. Yeah.
Right. That makes more sense. That's more easier to say
Yes,
and
yes.
easier to understand also. Okay.
Okay.
So again, Megha, you're improving a lot. Okay. You're making some mistakes. Again, you know all the rules. You know the theory part. Only the practical execution is missing. Okay. Keep
Okay.
practicing. Are you watching movies and shows?
I don't, sorry, I didn't do that earlier, but some of my tutors suggested me that you should watch movies.
Yes.
So I started this practice, and I just want to know from you that I watched movies, but without subtitle. Sometimes it is difficult for me because they are speaking very fastly, so I
No, no, no.
didn't.
You have to watch it with subtitles only.
Yeah, so I should watch with subtitle.
Yes.
And yeah, so I'm doing this. I watched 2 or 3 movies, and I will do that
Yes. Keep doing that
as
because
well.
it gives you
Yes,
content.
yes.
We are helping you with the structure, how to make a sentence. They will tell you what to say in a sentence.